Welcome back to another episode of Techopolis 3. Now, I do want to make some things clear up front. One, there is a Fur Factory episode in the works. It's just been a weekend. One, it was really hot, and I didn't have my AC set up, so I was trying not to die. My room physically doesn't have the central cooling the rest of the house does, so I was in the house, not the room. Two, Ren Fair season. Went to the Ren Fair. Was quite a bit of fun. I would have probably enjoyed myself a little bit more if it wasn't so hot. And apparently it was time for scheduled maintenance for my internet. So I didn't have internet either. On top of that, still trying to figure out exactly how I want the Forever Factory episode to go. So, let's do this. I actually have quite a few things set up. One, I have cobblestone and sand over here now, as that is going to be... I've got a lot of smooth stone and glass. I was tired of spending the time doing it, so we have it. I might do something similar with this, just having it split up to do like clay and bricks separately and have it like round robin. I might still do that. I'm not 100% certain just yet. And then over here, I have what is the start of iron iron, aluminum, and tin, which we have almost everything for. I have also come down here and I have spaced out some more flight. Ooh, maybe I should put another flight one over there just in case. I've put some more flight blocks around. It should be good. Still haven't figured out what happens if I fall into the void yet, but I'm sure we'll find out later. But let's go ahead and get this set up. I've got the colored stone over here, the asteroid bricks, kind of set up in how we want things to go, kind of. Because we're going to have stone coming out of all three of these. The stone is going to go into a rock enricher. Right? That's what we want to do, like, right? Rock enricher. That'll turn it into the rock thing. And then we wash it into our ore of choice. And then we compact it into the raw. And then I'm going to have a few of the solidifiers and stuff, and it'll be grand. So that's what I'm going to do. We do have also 3 water purifiers and about 15 water collectors. I want to make sure that we have as much water as we need. Because we're going to be doing both of these. That means I'm going to have to get underneath, but that's fine. We'll get there. Let me tear down this stuff over here. And let's start with iron, right? We're going to want our granite focus in. We're going to want our iron focus in there. Let's take this. Excuse me. Let's take that off. And we're going to... Aww. Shame. Oh, gosh. Gonna take these two apart. And we're just gonna do... Let's do it like that, I think. Yeah, that's good, that's good. We're gonna grab our purifier and our collectors. We're gonna put a purifier here. And then we're going to slap this here. And then 2, 3, and 4, I think, right? That'll be good. Let's put that there, and then there we go. Oh, that sucks. Let's get ourselves up here. Now that should be, there we go. This will probably fill up fairly quickly first, and then like a lot more of the water will actually go in here. But we are getting a steady amount of all of them. So that is actually working much better than I was anticipating. I'm a fan. All right. Now let me repeat that process on the next two, and we will go ahead and get started with the rest of it. All right. All three of those are hooked up, and it looks like we've got a good amount of everything in here. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and move on to these. We're going to want... Oh, we are going to want lava over here as well. I didn't think about the lava. Because these definitely require lava to smelt, right? Yeah, 1,000. Oh, multi-block controller. What's the multi-block controller? It's in beta? I'm sure. Oh yeah, we did have quite a few updates to get through. I read all of it. I don't know if I can cover all of it, but that's fine. But I know there was a lot of things with the multi-block controller that I've been curious about, and seeing it is what reminded me. Is it pretty much putting a single item slot and 1,000 little buckets of fluid storage? This can be expanded to pretty much any size you want below as a couple of examples. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Wait. Multi-block solidifier. Can I solidify inside of this? These power the multi-block and allow you to melt items in the controller. Same as simple solidifier, provides fluid filtering to only process a certain fluid or unfiltered to process anything it can. What? Contains cooling from multi-block solidifiers. These speed up solidifiers. What? Okay. Input and output for fluids can be filtered to only allow certain fluids to be inserted and extracted from it. Multi-block valve can also be used to fill the controller with items. Oh. Controlled alloying of fluids. The multi-block mixer can detect which alloys it can create from the stored fluids inside of the multi-block controller. When a fluid is selected, it will create as much of the alloy as it can. What? Whoa, hold on. What? Can I... Am I... Is it saying that I can... Like, each of these multi-block mixers can each individually do an alloy no matter what I put in? Is that what I'm reading? Adding this in the walls will allow the tank to be regulated. Placing 3 regulators in the walls will reverse tank space for the 3 fluids evenly. Having no regulators will retain normal behavior. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to dive into that as soon as I can. What? What? Okay, hold on. I wanted heating. Can I have heating? Uh, is it the fuel tank that I need? It's probably the fuel tank that I need, huh? Fuels, here we go. Molten Blaze is 1,400. Molten Uranium 1,400. 1,200. 1,200 for molten coal. Really? Molten Obsidian is 1,200. Lava is 1,000. Hot water is 500. Really? Because I have an excess of molten coal. Well, I don't have a clear way to get it out though. That's fine. How much of this do I have? Nice. Oh man, I don't know. Wow, okay, that was a sidetrack and a half. Let's see. We want a controller here. solidifier there. I have a better idea. So that's going to go there. So if we do this, controller solidifier. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, why would you do that? I had a small panic moment there as I was breaking it. I was like, wait, hold on, this is made out of glass. But so we're gonna do that. I need item pipes. How do I not have item pipes? Okay, let's try to get this through. So we've got our transporters. We've got one here, here, right? And then we're gonna do this, which I feel like maybe wasn't the best idea actually. Yeah, no. All right, quick nap. A lot of pipe placing and a lot of pipe no-nos. We have lava and water all collecting in here. We've got water and purified water already topped up. So, if that's the case, let's go ahead, turn on our granite focus, our... Oh, no, 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 no. No. Why? Okay. Granite. Perfect. And then iron. And we should be very, very good. Heck yeah. So let's go ahead and turn these on real quick just to get them going. Except we don't want them to go just yet. Not just yet. Because we need the inventory available. Because what we do need to do is we need to still make our diorite focus and our andesite focus. We also are going to need an aluminum focus and a tin focus. And that is just going to be... I do need... So we have the rock enricher, which is going to be the diorite, rock enricher, white stained glass, light gray, black, and green. 24 of each of them as well. Got a lot of red flowers. Let's not do the red flowers. So hold on, we need white, light gray, black, and green. Oh, do I have light gray? We have white, for sure. We have access to black. Let's look at dye real quick. Black dye can be black poppies. What about light gray? I mean, if we have, yeah, white tulips, oxides. That's fine. If we have our black poppies, we can use those to mix them up a bit. Yeah, so let's get one of those. And then, do we have anything green? Is green available from... No? Okay. Okay, let's just buy a green. The green's deadline. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in here just so that we can get a good collection of them. And in fact, I could probably use some speed upgrades in here. Whoa, these are colored now. I did not even notice. Oh-ho. Oh-ho. 400? That's fine. Yeah, let's grab a good number of these and be back with the glass. tin focus, aluminum focus, and our andesite focus, which I believe turns into tin, right? I believe so. I also realized it was only 2 for the white and light gray, and I made way too much light gray. So that was fun. Let's take a quick kip. And let's grab our last focus, which should be the diorite focus. Put that back. Boom. Diorite, I believe, is used for the well, obviously used for diorite, and then aluminium, which I believe was the middle one. So let's put the diorite focus in there, and the aluminium, and then the andesite and the tin. Perfect. Now let's yep. We're gonna snag one of these real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Let's pull. See if I can stack this out real quick. I cannot. Boom. Oh, it didn't count. Oh, God. There we go. Boom. Just like, oops, that. Aluminum. I can pull one out. I already did the iron. Duh. Boom. Boom. Oh, and of course I took it out. So we have to do that. Let's, there we go. Tin. Tin. Slap that in there. I do have drawers. Perfect. We'll put 3 drawers. Actually, let's put them right here. That way I can put a pipe right underneath them. And I do have an iron paxel. I don't know if that was said or if you guys noticed or not, but I did upgrade to iron. I really needed it. I do also need the ingot molds in here, though. There we go. Now we have aluminum ingot, iron ingot, which actually I don't need to take that one, and tin ingots. Absolutely beautiful. That is almost every single reward done out of this. The only things missing are the copper focus, if we want to focus on copper from stone, I think. Yeah, from stone. I don't know. What is the difference? Oh, it's just guaranteed. Which I think... I mean, I guess I could switch it to stone. Have a more guaranteed chance of getting... I would have to switch the system up, though. Which actually wouldn't take that much effort, because I could just pop this up there, put the water enricher down there. I could get a whole purifying system underneath. That's pretty much good. Switch this out for stone. Have this still be cobblestone. Although I would probably want to put another melter up here just so I can get a little bit more lava. So I think lava's maybe an issue? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the copper focus just yet, but we do need a gear, right? So let's grab, we only have 2 aluminum. We do need aluminum ingots. Let me set up a melter system. Oh no, I've got this right here. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Let's just get a little bit more aluminum. Got 2. What are we waiting on? Okay. Oh, I totally didn't, that's a little embarrassing. I had to come over here because this is the lava, and all ingots require 1,000, not the hot water. But 4 aluminum, swap over to here. 360 to make 1 gear ingot. 1 gear. What? Gear ingot. That should give us what we need to do aluminum gear. Done. And that is effectively a chapter complete. If we grab one of each of these, grab a yellow and a red dyes, put them together to make orange. Totally thought that was gonna... it's a little embarrassing. Then... Hold on, can I turn this into orange? Nope. Once it's colored, it does not get uncolored. Unfortunate. Alright. I'm gonna toss this in just to get that copper focus. That way we have the stuff we need to do with it. That should open. It does not. Wait, what? Oh, it's already open. Ah, okay. Is Deep Slate also... No, Deep Slate is locked behind the metal press in Alloy it. Okay, and then Advanced Technique. Okay, so Alloys allows the creation of kiln block and blast bricks. That's going to require 18 basic research, which is about 16 aluminum ingots, which we are working on. Let's grab this real quick. Yes. Let's actually put that back. Put that back. Put those back. I got 3 extras of those. Perfect. So, I don't have the alloy. Do I have extra? I have 3. That's not quite enough. Alright, let's grab 2 of our technium. I got 3 basic right there. And I have 3 there. Do I have another nugget somewhere? No? Dang it. Alright. Toss those in. And boom. That is 20 basic research, which is good. We'll go ahead and put 2 away. Because we need 18, right? Researcher 18 and 16. Yeah. Let's put the nuggets away over here and our research as well. Just so we have it all in like a central location. Let's put it like right there. I want to take this out, put it here. If we put that there, put that there. We need 6 more aluminum. Do I have it? No. But I do now. Ooh. So with 16 aluminum and 18 basic research, it takes those away. And in another, I don't know, minute, we'll have our research. And just like that, huzzah. Now with this alloys blueprint, we can make a couple things. We can turn grout into kiln bricks, or we can turn black bricks into blast brick. So that we can make 2 different smelters. I am going to, eventually do both, yes. But the first thing we're going to want to do is the blast brick, so we can get our steel. Now, this is the awkward part, right? I had this set up so I could get coal coke relatively quickly, but I realized that I can't put charcoal in there to make coal coke. What I wish I could do is make, I kind of wish I had a, what's the word? The compacting drawer. But I can't do that until I get advanced. So, the alternative is to move this entire setup back behind this. and then just have this kind of go like around to it, right? Maybe that's what I do. Yeah. Okay, so all of this extra charcoal is going to go into this simple controller. So that's going to fill up. We're also going to have some going into the brick blast furnace. That way we can automatically get that hot water going. Which is going to be perfect, actually. And then I need this to be like that, I'm pretty sure. Why is it not... Why did it work over here? Oh, that's why. It's gonna make that infinitely harder. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Let's swap this. Hot water down there. Cold water up here. We want... Okay, yeah, that goes in like that. There we go. Okay, so that works. Let's, cut that. Cut that. No, this works. This works. I can put a pipe there and a pipe here. I can tell this to ignore. Dang it. I can tell this to ignore. There we go. There we go. And then I can have this take out, ignore that, and go up into there. Perfect. There we go. It's not pretty, but it works. That's just making gears. Oh, can I not? Oh. No, please. Oh well, I have gears. So now I need these to be... What was it? The gem mold? Yeah, gem mold. Oh gosh. So let's put that in here. I should be making... Oh. Which inversely... Oh, I forgot they changed the speed of this too. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. To make coal coke. Yay, I have coal coke now. Now what I can do with the alloy blueprint is I can grab... I don't know how much of this I'm going to need, so let's grab a stack. Okay. Come over here to the crafter, put the alloy blueprint in, put the black bricks in, and 2 to 1 will get half a stack of blast bricks. Now, I kind of want a whole stack, so let me just grab another stack and sit in front of this for hopefully not half an hour, but we'll see. Actually, real quick, let's just grab one of these and look at what we've got, right? So blast brick. 3x3x3 blast bricks can be transformed into a blast furnace. This can be used to make steel. Steel made inside the crude blast furnace from iron, which is cool, that's fine. Salt, also made from the crude blast furnace from sand. Those are going to be very important things that I think I'm going to put... What do I need salt for? You know? Do I need it? Ooh. hydrogen chloride, or just straight into gaseous brine, huh? Hmm. Hmm. You know, that is something, isn't it? 21. Alright, that is 27 though. So, let's go ahead. We're gonna put one up on top of here. There we go. Pretty sure there's a stick for automatically placing this down, but oh well. We're gonna go boop, boom. We're gonna grab one of these, put that in there. Where's my iron? Over there. Grab ourselves a piece of iron from our almost 2 stacks, actually. That's impressive. Boom. That's not too bad. Let's grab ourselves a piece of sand. And that is a piece of steel. Much quicker. By the way, take the slag out. These produce glass shards. As well as salt. And then, put the salt back in. Also much quicker than steel. I very much enjoy that. Oh! Well, that's cool. Okay. And that is burnt redstone. Now... let's make sure we actually put this in our inventory first. There we go. And then the burnt redstone. That is good. Now, the burnt redstone... we need to put in a rock washer to make redstone ore. And we're gonna... ooh. I kind of like that. Do I have a rock washer separate? I don't think I do. This one, I suppose, but it's got... it's got stuff in it. Can I stop hitting, like, every single wrong button? Okay. Let's put the rock washer here. Put this in there. There it goes. It's actually not a bad speed either. And then we can put this inside of... let's toss it in there. And we should now have ourselves a piece of redstone. That feels very good. Oh, I'm liking that, because then we can get into things like the dynamo, blast furnace preheaters, modern dynamics. Iron can now be used to make modern dynamic item pipes. This provides another way of transporting items. There's also fluid pipes as well. Okay. Okay, I like that. And then we could probably... this looks like it's going to take a lot of things that we don't have access to yet. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I think let's go ahead and halt ourselves there. I am going to go ahead and... I don't know how exactly I want to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and use this over here just to automate the redstone and steel production. Maybe I'll put, like... maybe I'll put them over there. That's probably a good idea. I'll automate steel and redstone, which inversely might give us glass as well. And then we'll come back and start doing alloys. Alright, yeah. Come back, make alloys. We'll have steel and redstone already automated. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Look out for another episode of Forever Factory soon. But until then, peace.